Here with the newest Piston, Charlie Villanueva, and just today on SportsCenter, talking about your famous incident in March where you Twittered at halftime of a game. What's the fascination with Twitter? Tell me about it.
It's just, the response I've been getting with the fans, is a good way to communicate with the fans. And actually, when I did that, during the halftime, exactly what I said I was going to do, I ended up doing. We ended up winning that game. But I guess the coaches didn't like it, but we're going to see what John has to say about it.
So Twittering is self-motivating then, right? You say I'm going to do something, it's further motivation to get it done then.
It's definitely self-motivating.
Well, tell me about the communication aspect. You just must like expressing thoughts and talking to people and connecting.
Definitely connecting. I don't think the fans, have a way, to follow their favorite NBA player or whatnot, or what's going on a day-to-day basis.
Personal way.
A personal way, exactly. So I just try to provide that for them, what's going on with me, day-to-day. And it's been wonderful. It's been a great response, and by the days goes on, more people have been following me.
So let's talk about you as a player now. You're listed as a power forward, which is what you play. You're 6'11". You could play center. Talk about the type of player you are and what people can look forward to seeing when you put that Piston uniform on.
You can see a player who's going to work hard, versatile player, who can step out, hit the three-pointer, put the ball on the floor. And I could play, multiple positions. So that's the type of player you're going to get.
Your stats really improved markedly last year in your fourth season. What's the reason for the change? Did something click, or is it just familiarity with the league?
I think familiarity with the league as well, but I think my consistent minutes, this year, past year with Milwaukee, we had a couple injuries, and it was basically, I had to step up. And I've been playing, decent. I've been getting the minutes that I think I've worked hard and earned, and I've shown what I can do with those minutes.
Stuckey just today at practice was saying how he's excited to see you and Ben come because the Pistons are getting younger. This has been an older team. What sold you on the Pistons? I'm sure it was more than just dollar signs. What excited you about coming here?
Oh, absolutely. After talking to Ben, that's definitely something that made my decision easier. Last time I played with Ben Gordon, we ended up winning a championship, so that's definitely a good sign there. But just a winning tradition here, it's been a winning tradition. I've never been to a playoffs, and I just want to win. I'm tired of losing. I want to win. And I know the other guys want to win as well, so I think this is a good fit for me.
Playing at UConn where they win national championships, how did that prepare you for the NBA? When you look back, is it a more valuable experience than, say, if you'd been to an also-ran college?
100% has been a valuable, experience, especially being coached under Coach Calhoun, who's a Hall of Fame coach. Nothing is given to you, everything is earned. He's a hard-nosed coach, and I think that's the best decision I ever made was to go to UConn because it prepared me definitely for the NBA.
Looking at your bio, it says you eat chicken and pasta a lot of times before you. Are you a superstitious guy? Come on now.
No, I just like eating my pasta and chicken. That's my favorite meal. I got to have it.
And finally, what was I going to say here? Yes, you're for the Charlie Villanueva Foundation. I thought it was very interesting. It's to help teach kids to avoid bullying, and it's about what in your past made that something that was of interest to you to help prevent bullying, which I know is a real problem in schools.
I think it's a very big problem in schools. A lot of people don't actually put too much thought into it or put too much mind to it. It happens, in every school, and people tend to forget, that, kids that are being bullied could affect them, for the rest of their lives, So, the fact that I also have alopecia, alopecia is a skin hair loss condition, and just the fact that it happened to me, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and it's just a way for me to help others.